Surprised you made it on time.
All right. I'll bite. Why wouldn't I be here?
And I just figured your new PR guy. How you doing a couple radio shows and TV shows this afternoon, talking yourself up.
Man, look who just rented a condo in your headspace. Hey, look, if you're not careful, I might just buy the whole building.
Okay, so you got jokes, huh? You ever get tired of hearing your own hustle?
And there it is, my first down payment.
So it's all you now, huh? Just you and baby Zuckerberg?
Zach's on all the Mad Ants, all right? This exposure's good for all of us. We all win.
Mad Ants aren't going anywhere. He needs to just focus on looks from the league. Everything else is a waste of time.
So what, you think that he's gonna help you with the scouts,
No.
too?
I know he's going to help you. You're in my way.
Have you heard about Vlad?
Nah, who's Vlad?
The Romanian guy on the Nets. They just brought him over. Vlad the Impaler?
I didn't see a Vlad on the roster.
Their center.
Andre Haji?
Right, yeah, but they call him Vlad the Impaler.
Hey, man, don't sweat it, Howie. Whoever he is, we got this.
Oh, you know something I don't?
Yeah. I read up this morning on Wayne Hoops HQ. The blog called us out, saying that the key to this game is neutralizing Haji. And the only way to do that is to get everybody involved, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Are you looking to get a triple-double?
I'm looking to win, baby. Win!
Hello, everyone, from beautiful Fort Wayne, Indiana. I'm Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. We've got Mad Ants basketball for you as they take on the Long Island Nets.
And of course, the player to watch out for in the Nets is Andre Haji, better known as Vlad the Impaler, a monster of a big man that is a top talent in the G League.
And with Vlad on one side and AI and Marcus Young on the other, you can expect a lot of beautiful basketball being played.
Well, the Mad Ants will have their work cut out for them. We'll see if they're up for the task as this game unfolds here tonight. Well, it has been said time and time again, but it doesn't make it any less true. The state of Indiana loves their basketball.
And it's one reason why a team like the Mad Ants can have such a devoted fan base. It goes across the entire state.
It's in everyone's DNA. Here's Day, and the dunk by AI.
Well, I'm not sure, Brian, if you caught the local news, but apparently some of the Mad Ant players played a pickup with some of the locals.
Yeah, a sight to see for sure. I believe it was AI and Tatum in a 2-on-2 game. You know, small things like that are what makes this team so endeared in Fort Wayne.
Yeah, they really love them out here.
Haji, soft touch off the glass.
A wonderful inside score, really like an old school big man. You gotta like watching Haji do his thing down there.
Pass to Trigg. It's rebounded by Haji. And it's Long Island's ball. It's a three-point game. Here's Kelsey. It's rebounded by Young. And with Marcus Young, perhaps the first thing you notice about him is the killer instinct on the court.
Young is a player that is always looking to exploit a weakness or catch a defender slipping up. Sometimes he'll get too focused on that aspect of the game, but I'd say it's worked well for him so far.
Now here's Kelsey. Nelson. Pass to Haji. Over Trigg. Haji's shot is off. Outside Young. Here's Day. Defended by Nelson. Back to Young. Randolph with it. Now AI. Andrews defending. AI outside. 5 to shoot. Back to Young. Buries it down low. And when Young is on the floor, you know he is going to be a threat to score.
Offense just comes so easy to Young, and he knows it. You hope he finds a way to expand his game, but when you need a bucket, he is such a good option to have. A bit of a struggle for him this quarter scoring the ball.
Now here's AI, defended by Nelson. Back to AI. Outside Young. Yes, and it's AI picking up the assist.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely, the defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing. And for Long Island, Vlad is the star of the team, but to top to bottom, they have talent.
Absolutely. They provide a tough matchup for teams because they can run so many sets from inside and out. Reminds me a little bit of how the...
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Joseph can't get it to go. And here are the Mad Ants. A 17-point lead, and it's their biggest.
Well, I mean, to me at least, Brian, it looked like it was going to be an easy 2 points there.
Yeah, and I can't quite read his lips, but it's pretty easy to tell. He's got some angry words for himself after that miss, but you don't want to keep your head down for too long. Get your head back in the game and get him next time.
You know how things get around here in Fort Wayne. When the Mad Ants play, the entire city pays attention. The whole city shuts down as they love to support their local G League chapter.
They need to stop this run.
I think it's time to switch things up, either by going to the bench or with a different look defensively.
They get a hand on it. To the middle. And finished off by Marcus Young.
Well, that speaks to the intelligence of AI. Knows when one of his guys isn't being covered.
Here's Kelsey. Nelson outside. Haji, he's covered by Randolph. Second chance shot, and there's the play by Haji inside.
And Andre Haji, better known as Vlad the Impaler, he is a handful of a center. Does everything you want from a big man, including scoring, defense, and setting up others on the offensive end.
Pass to Nelson. The shot, no good. Marcus Young with some nice D. And with Haji, as you mentioned, it is the ability to create for others that's so special.
Very special, very skilled, very smart player. And you know, it's rare to see a player of his caliber last long down in the G League. And I just think it's a matter of time before he catches on with an NBA squad. You just know there are scouts here watching him play.
Well, there's got to be teams that could use that kind of playmaking ability.
Absolutely.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
A mild-mannered guy who lets his play do the talking, and that's how you like it, ideally. Andrews is someone his teammates really respect.
And of course, AI, a name that might sound familiar to college hoops fans. Had a good run, a big game in the Sweet 16, but ultimately the team came up just short. Still, showed some great potential in what was his final year.
And AI, not the leader of the Bulldogs team, but he was a vital piece.
Yeah, wasn't the leader while he was there, as that role was filled by Corey Harris, but he certainly showed promise. Physically, it's always been there for AI, right? He just needed time to sharpen the mental aspect of the game.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play opportunity. One free throw coming up.
And the head coach of the Mad Ants, Gordon Keller. He's a back-to-the-basics kind of coach. He's going to drill the fundamentals and accountability to this Mad Ants roster from the first whistle to the final horn.
Outside Kelsey, to the inside, Haji, and Andre Haji with the stuff.
Recognizing the overcommitment, Kelsey knows it's his responsibility to get it to his open guys.
Grace, covered by Joseph. Here's Day, and the dunk by AI.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
A signature move.
And he does it as well as anyone. I mean, just tremendous skill in the air.
And it would take a major comeback for them to get back into this one.
Yeah, I mean, the chances of that happening are extremely slim.
Back to Nelson. Pass to Kelsey. Andrews with it. Clock at 4. Shoots over Randolph. The shot by Andrews, no good. And AI and the rest of the Mad Ants were involved in some community work recently. They had a booth at the State Fair.
You just have to love that the team is willing to take time and meet fans on an individual basis by having a booth at the fair. It just takes a day for the players, but goes a long way in developing ties with the community.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Outside Young. Shoots over Russell. Young, good.
He's been one of their more reliable options today. His shooting has led him to this lead.
Now here's Russell. Tight defense on him. Pass to James. Lets the three fly.
Have to give AI credit. When he works hard on defense, it makes a difference.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. The Mad Ants on top, running away with it. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started. Young has been sensational.
Well, I noticed more than anything about his first half, it really was about not wasting his opportunities. He made just about every good look he got.
And they were pretty much all good looks. His shot selection has been phenomenal throughout the game.
And the basket by Haji. And with Vlad the Impaler, they really run the offense through him.
Every set this team has makes the best use of having an elite center in the middle. Haji is a great presence on the floor, and it's no surprise they built the offense around him.
AI drives in. 5 on the clock. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot, but he'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Al Kelsey.
And it helps whenever AI is being assertive. When he does this, he draws defense's attention.
And he's good on the second. Here's Kelsey. Pass to Haji. Over Trigg. Haji, good.
Good job to recognize the mismatch and go up with the shot. Big height advantage for him there.
Now Day to the inside. A nice shot by Trigg. One thing you have to admire about Coach Keller is his commitment to having the team stay involved with the community.
When you create an atmosphere like that within a locker room in the surrounding city, you get more than the sum of your parts. Keller inspires his players by really making what they do larger than the results on the floor.
Timeout called, the Nets.
It could be just trying to get a break in action to clear their heads. They've gone ice cold, and it wouldn't be a bad idea to give them a quick break.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget all the missed shots we've been seeing.
And maybe refocus a bit.
Pass to Haji. Over Trigg. That one off the back iron and out. And it's the Mad Ants with the ball. It's stolen by Andre Haji. Kelsey with the ball. And here is Odom. Out to the left wing. Haji down low. Trigg defending. And the basket by Haji.
I've really liked their activity in the post today. Their movement down low has just been great.
Exactly. They've generated easy opportunities inside.
Yes, it's good.
Such great patience and decision-making for them offensively today. I love it.
Absolutely. I mean, the ball movement, it's been outstanding. It helps your offense, and they're piling up the assists.
Kelsey. And it's Mike Campbell finishing it off.
Elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook.
See?
I've got it right here.
Yeah.
In my textbook.
A dunk, right?
Yep.
I'm glad he didn't go overboard, too, and try and get too fancy.
Trigg. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
One aspect of their play today that's been far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow, it can be elusive, but the great offenses have it. And that's just what they've shown tonight.
Now here's Haji. Trigg defending. Shot's good by Kelsey.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
There's the attitude they want to see from AI. Moving, driving, attacking, keeping the defense on the back foot.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Pass to Haji. Back to Kelsey. Up top, Campbell. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Haji. Rebounded by the Mad Ants. Here's Carter. Another 3 for Fort Wayne. Howie Carter, not the most impactful player on the floor for the Mad Ants, but he is a valuable member of the team.
Oh, absolutely. He can give them a spark on occasion, but he's one of those glue guys. Fantastic chemistry with the rest of the team, and he just knows his role.
Now a timeout called by Long Island. It's stolen by Trigg, and here we go. Here's Young, and finished off by Marcus Young.
You got to watch it when Young gets in a role like this. There aren't going to be too many touches to go around if he has anything to say about it.
Here's Russell. Nelson outside. Haji to end the run. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and he'll go to the line.
He's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He makes that reverse look easy.
One of the best nicknames I've maybe ever heard. Vlad the Impaler. Strikes fear into the heart, doesn't it?
Pass to Trigg. And Connor Trigg throws it down.
He's definitely been their floor leader at the offensive end.
Well, he has been today. He's done a great job of keeping that ball moving.
And he's just so strong with the handles, too. He's such a joy to watch.
Now here's Kelsey. Day covering. Kelsey's shot is off. And they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
Trigg up top. Pass to AI. And the dunk by AI.
And you know how competitive AI is, and you know how strong a player he is when he matches that competitiveness with aggression. Great work to attack the rim.
Now here's Kelsey, covered by AI. Haji's shot's good.
Pretty much no chance for the smaller defender to block that jump shot.
Absolutely. He uses his size as well as anyone in freeing himself up for those mid-range jumpers.
And Paul Tatum, a Houston native, grew up in that area.
And Tatum was a huge Rockets fan growing up. You talk to him and he'll tell you his love for the game all started with him watching his hometown team as a kid.
Yeah, watching a little T-Mac, a little Yao Ming.
Outside Kelsey. Pass to Haji. Nelson, guarded by Young. Joseph with it. Kelsey. Back to Joseph. 4 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the wing. Day pulls it in. And here are the Mad Ants. Outside Young. Again, Fort Wayne.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
They are just not backing off, and they're going to close this one out in style. What a surge.
Give them credit just to finish this one off.
They get the rebound. Joseph. Good work defensively by Paul Tatum.
Well, if you ever had the chance to talk to Paul Tatum about basketball, you can really just tell how passionate he is about the game. You pick any topic about the sport or any part of the game's history, and he'll chew your ear off about anything until the sun comes up.
The drive by AI. Long Island with the rebound.
Tough D on the inside.
Sure was. Absolutely no easy access to the bucket when this fella's in the middle.
And that one's good. Andrews. AI outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Joseph. That will be his second foul of the game.
Well, committing fouls like that, Brian, that is not how you get back into the game.
That just looked like a frustration foul to me. It sort of sums up the game they're having in general.
They got to get their focus back.
And there it is, the final whistle. Mad Ants win. Fantastic performance from the team to defend the home court.
And there were standout stars tonight, sure, but I like the way that the whole team, everybody, aimed to slow up Vlad the Impaler. That was a key factor in Fort Wayne coming out with the win.
Offensively, the Mad Ants seem to be gelling, and you can just see when this team is on the same page, and they gave us a peek of how deadly they could be on offense tonight.
And that's about all she wrote, folks. For Tim Swartz and Brian Benefatemi, I'm Blake Suniga. Thanks for joining us on this presentation of G League basketball.
What's your name? You're working hard, right? Fighting.
Yeah, but I keep slamming into this wall.
Why?
I don't know. I'm doing everything right. I keep my head down. I grind.
But you're still hitting that wall. So climb over it. Find your way around it. Dig a tunnel underneath it. Do not think about this wall as a barrier. Think about it as a question.
What's the question?
When I was a little kid, I wanted a big sounding job, right? Just like everybody else. I wanted to be a doctor, lawyer, president.
Astronaut. I want to be an astronaut.
Right. But then I got older and my heart told me something else. Words. I loved how they sounded when I gave them context, purpose. I knew I wanted to be great at it. And everyone told me that it was impossible because of the barriers, right? I'm a female. The odds, the competition, I'd never be able to make it as a living. And unfortunately, they were right. Every single door that I knocked on was slammed in my face.
But you knew they were wrong.
I knew that I could write, but I had to think about why I was being rejected. What were my flaws? Regroup, rethink.
You went over that wall.
I built a ladder.
So, what happened?
Oh, it all fell apart, and now I just troll around at carnivals looking for stuffed animals to complete my collection.
Oh, right. See, that's impossible. Can't be done.
No, now I have a great career, and it pays me enough that it's my only job, and it continues to grow. I am a sports writer and owner of Wayne Hoops HQ.
Wait, Wayne, that's you? That's amazing. I read you like all the time. I always thought you were a guy.
Oh, okay, because girls can't write about sports.
Nah, the exact opposite. I always thought it was written by a dude named Wayne.
No, I'm just messing with you.
Okay.
I get that all the time.
Yeah, your piece about Ben Simmons' development as a passer, man, I read that like 50 times.
Thank you. Yeah, I did feel like going out with you was kind of touchy territory and crossing a line, so I kind of wanted to see how this went before I told you about it. What I do is very important to me, so anything that could call that into question is a red line.
Yeah, I totally get that.
I want to get you something before you leave.
Okay. Oh no.
Yeah,
What is,
company on your
no.
walk home.
Thank you. Thank you for this giant elephant.
No, you won't look creepy at all. Just tall guy, his stuffed animal.
I know exactly where this is going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where?
Rhymes with ash can? Yo, yo, yo. It's your boy AI coming at you from Fort Wayne, Indiana, all by way of China and the Shanghai Bears. What's up to my people out there? What's up, Wei? What's up, Zhang? What's up, Coach? Hey, Corey Harris, I'm coming for you, man. I'm not gonna take it easy on you, but man, we're gonna have a good time, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be good. How was that?
Not magic, but it works. Yeah, it works really well actually. It's real. It's unfiltered, you know? It's gonna give me something to cut into the gameplay so that people get to know the real you.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't know, man. Like, I don't want to come off like I'm just trying too hard to promote me only. I want my game to speak first.
Your game is gonna speak for you, man. I'm gonna speak for you. There's nothing wrong with having a couple more voices in the room.
Look, hey, you gotta keep your wrist loose, all right? You're shooting too flat.
What do you care how I shoot? You're the one with the game coming up.
I know. Look, one more time, okay? Wrist loose, elbow in. Woo! That's right, baby. Feels good, right?
It does.
Hey, so, you think I screwed up with Nikki?
What, on that date?
Yeah. I think that she thinks I'm nervous around her now since she's a reporter.
Are you nervous?
Well, maybe, I guess, but, I mean, it's not like because she's a blogger. I mean, I think about her all the time, like, she's in my head, man, like, it's actually kind of nice. You know, it feels right. It feels like something's happening.
Wow. It's the unflappable AI finally getting butterflies.
I mean, I don't know, man. It's just, it's kind of like what Paul was saying about the city. Like, I've had girlfriends before, but, I mean, not like this. Something about her just makes me feel like I'm home.
What? We open on the two of you driving through Amish country. You're going through one of those covered bridges. New idea. Yeah, you're wearing those hats and overalls. Yeah. You open it up on the two-lane blacktop. You see those rows of corn going by. She's looking at you, and you can see it in her eyes. You go, "This is good, man. I can sell this. What are you doing this weekend?"
All right, let's reel it in, Zach. Let's reel it in. All right, let's sell the game. Okay, let's focus on the game.
There's no line anymore, AI. It's all the same brand. You want to get to the next level? This is what you have to do.
Let's keep it at the game for now, okay, man?
That's not enough.
Well, it has to be. Okay? For now?
Fine. Yeah, for now.